Hey guys, it's Jess Renae, your serial entrepreneur. I am going to give you 5 reasons why most entrepreneurs don't get started. I'm going to give you those reasons and ways to overcome it in this video. Let's get into it. All right, guys, before we go over those 5 reasons, I do want to go ahead and bust a little bubble really quickly. If you are waiting for that perfect moment for all the stars to align and everything to work out perfectly in your business before you actually take that step and start, I am sorry to tell you that does not happen to most of us. And if you are waiting for that, you're going to be waiting for a long time. So stop the wait and just go ahead and get started. All right. Reason number 5, I don't have enough time. Okay, so listen, I am not the one that would say we all have the same 24 hours. So technically we do all have 24 hours, but I do not agree with the fact of us having all the same 24 hours. You can't tell me a mom of 3 with a full-time job has the exact same time as a 22-year-old single with no children adult. It's just not the same thing. You're just not gonna tell me that. But what I will say is, out of 160 hours, which is 1 week, I know that we can find time in our day to sacrifice, to put in some sweat equity in our business. You will have to sacrifice some of your time. If you're up at 7 o'clock and ready to get out of the house at 7:45, you probably need to set your alarm to be up by 5:30, so that you can get you a good hour or 2 before it's actually time for you to get up and head to work. Or maybe you need to stay up a little longer. Maybe on your weekends, instead of filling it with fun activities, you take a half a day and you just put it towards your business. If you can just dedicate even 1 hour a day of concentrated time, or 3 hours a week at one time, I'm telling you, your business will grow. That's a guarantee. Reason number 4, lack of support. This one is a huge one, guys, because you absolutely need support. And a lot of people feel as if they do not have the support that they need from their family. And that is a major hindrance for people. Let me free somebody up here. Your friends and family may not be your customers. That does not mean that they can't support you. I break support up in 2 different styles: financial support and moral support. Financial support may mean you money to my startup business, may mean you allow me to rent out one of your offices because you have an office suite. You let me rent out your office for half the price. Now you're helping me. It may mean you're my customer. You can actually purchase items from me. Maybe I have a boutique and you can actually buy items from me. And so you're supporting me in that way. But you can also have moral support, and absolutely need moral support, where they can share your posts, tag your business for recommendations for other friends and family. They can like, they can comment, they can share your videos if you're doing a YouTube. There are many ways that your family can support you without actually being your customer. This is the silver line. When it comes to a support team, that is actually something you can build yourself. It is not something that you have to be born with. They do not have to be blood relative in order for them to be your support team. Find you a Facebook group. You can find people that are local. You can find people that are all around. I'm telling you, being a part of these groups motivates you. Get you a business coach, someone that you can say, you're going to be my mentor and you're going to help me through these times that I'm feeling like I want to give up. You're going to push me. Times when I need directions or I need wisdom in a certain area, I can come to you. Build a solid team that's going to help push you forward. That is not something you have to be born with. Reason number 3, lack of resources. I don't have the money that I need. I don't have the items that I need. How can I do this without that? So the first thing that you want to do is determine what is actually a want and what is a need. There is a total difference. A lot of times we want to have all of these nice gadgets and nice streamlined things so that our business can be efficient and can be innovative. But starting off, we may not be able to offer all of those upgrades. We may have to start off smaller and then work our way up. For example, one of the businesses that I am starting is a boutique. I am not going to be able to purchase all of these home items at one time. And that just doesn't make sense for me to invest that, and I am just getting started. How can I sell other people items without having an inventory myself? There are a lot of drop ship companies, print on demand companies, if you're doing shirts, if you're doing bags, if you're doing things like that. So there are ways that you can work around the fact that you don't actually have the funds up front or the resources up front. Or you set out a roadmap and you say, okay, I'm going to save this amount of money each month, and I'm gonna give myself 6 months or to a year to come up with the funds that I need. And you're being diligent and you're being active. And while you're doing that, you're making sure everything else is in order. So once the money comes together, you can start your business with no excuses. And I'll be talking to you guys about some resource hacks later. Let's move on to reason number 2, lack of confidence. Tricky thing about confidence is you actually don't really build your confidence in stepping out and starting a business, or even in that profession that you're in, until you begin to do it constantly. When you begin to deal with problem situations as a business owner, when you begin to make accomplishment and meet goals, that's when the confidence began to build. That's when you begin to say, I trust myself. I'm confident that when I make a decision, it's a good decision, because you have seen yourself. You've seen a pattern of you doing it. So that means you actually have to start in order for the confidence to really build up. So it's important that regardless if you feel nervous, if you feel like I can't do it, whatever you feel, just jump out there. The confidence will come over time. It is marathon, not a sprint. The last reason number 1, imposter syndrome. Okay, so this is a huge one, and I'm not even going to try to unpack this right now. I'm going to definitely do a whole nother video on just the imposter syndrome. Just to give you a quick definition of imposter syndrome, it's basically when you feel as if you are not suited for the position, but you actually are. Like, people around you can see that you can do this, you are great at this, when they see that, but you can't see that for yourself. So the best way to overcome that is to have your big why. Know why you're doing this. Know why this is important. Know why you need to push yourself. It doesn't even matter what you think. You have to do this. Your big why is going to help you tremendously as it comes to overcoming this imposter syndrome, feeling like I'm not what people think I am. Your big why is going to help you, because then it's going to tell you, I don't care if you don't think that you're what people say. You have to move, because this reason, that big why, that's the reason why you got to move. Forget whether you think you can do it or not. Your big why has to be your motivation. If any of these 5 reasons resonated with you, or you feel like that could be the reason why you're not doing it, I want you to watch this video again, take some notes, hit me up in the comments, hit me up in my DM. I want to help you get through whatever is blocking you from moving forward. Don't forget, guys, like this video and share it with another entrepreneur. Remember, sharing is caring. See you in the next video.